Okay, we're here with Xavier's Jason Carter. Hit your raise hand feature, please. Adam Baum, Cincinnati Enquirer. Adam.
Jason, what was the difference in the second half? How did that game get away from you guys?
I mean, it just came down to they killed us on the boards in the second half. Defensively, we started slacking off, and I mean, they took advantage of it. All credit to them, but those are the two big areas that we can control, and we didn't do as well in the second half.
Kelly Hallinan, Butler.
Was that foul with 3 seconds left on Chuck Harris? Was that inadvertent, or were you guys trying to challenge him to make those free throws?
Definitely wasn't meant to happen. I mean, I just think it just happened. It was one of those fouls that it's one of those calls that you put the ref in a tough situation, and you're going to get it half the time, and another half the time you're not.
Charlie Clifford, WIS-TV. Charlie, do you have a question?
I apologize. I'm good. Thank you.
Okay. Jeremy Roush.
Jason, I wanted to ask you just about the offense. Really over the last few games and just about the last month or so, it's been pretty hot and cold. Can you attribute that to anything, the struggles you guys have had, and why it's been so difficult really just to kind of get in a good rhythm?
I mean, obviously we've had some injuries, losing Nate, one of our best shooter and the best shooter in the country, that really hurt, and we really had to change and find a way to adjust in that area. And I mean, at the end of the day, just lost a couple bodies and then a couple of the breaks. Obviously, it's hard to get in the groove, but at the end of the day, I mean, you can't make a ton of excuses. You just got to find a way, especially in this league and in basketball. It happens. It's not going to go exactly as you plan every single night, and that's all I really got to say.
Last question, Adam Baum.
Jason, with everything that you guys had on the line this week and the way that it ended tonight, how tough is this for you being a senior to sort of walk away from this experience, the way that this went down?
It's extremely tough. I mean, I've been in college basketball a long time, been on both sides of this type of game. Definitely feels a lot better on the other side, but to end this way and not know what the future holds, it's definitely really tough. And I know like our guys are struggling, and I mean, we just got to stay positive, but it definitely hurts.
Jason, thank you for your time. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Joined by Coach Travis Steele. Coach, if you want to make an opening statement, then we'll have a few questions.
Yeah, first, congratulations to Butler. I thought they played really, really hard, played a really good second half, and then to overtime. You know, it was a tale of two halves. You know, I thought offensively our ball was moving. I thought we were the aggressor during the first half, getting the ball to the paint. They kept their defense even tighter in the second half, and I thought we lost our aggressiveness. We had some turnovers. Then we couldn't get stops when we needed to. I mean, we had whether it was a missed block out, whether it was a screwing up our ball screen defense, whatever it was, going for shot fakes. Thought that really cost us when we needed to get stops. I thought we took a few tough shots there in that last 8 minutes. We got to stay more poised. But again, like I said, give credit to Butler. Disappointed for our guys. Very, very disappointed. We obviously know we needed that game, and we'll go back to the drawing board here.
For questions, let's go to Brandon Sejo first.
Travis, you mentioned disappointment there. Just the last few weeks, you guys probably had more losses than wins, and just it feels like momentum kind of shifted from where y'all started to begin the season really hot. What was the mood like in that locker room, and how disappointed is this group when you guys had a vision, like you've said all season, had that goal of getting to the tournament right in front of you all the way?
Very disappointed. I mean, our guys know what's at stake. The outside world makes sure that they know, and I thought our guys played really loose in the first half. We played really, really hard. I thought our guys were ready. We just couldn't finish. And, again, it's unfortunate because our guys put a lot of work in. They sacrificed a lot for this year. A lot of people won't even be able to, realize how much they sacrificed. And so I'm just disappointed for our guys in there, man. I feel really, really, really bad.
Adam Baum, Adam.
Travis, late in that game, you mentioned some of the shot selection. Those weren't the shots that you wanted your guys to get in that situation. They just got away from them.
Yeah, I think you give credit to Butler's defense. I thought they were keeping it really, really, really tight there in the second half. We shot the ball well in the first half, but again, second half they clamped us up. They did a good job. I thought we took a couple rush shots there in those tough twos, especially in that last 8 minutes of the game. But again, at the end of the day, we just had to get a few stops, as crazy as it is, and we just couldn't get them. And you always go back to why, and we got to execute our system better. And I thought Butler got us on the glass, especially there in the second half. And that was the difference in the game. I mean, we led for most of the game, at least I don't know the exact amount of minutes, but we were in control. But we started off the second half in a poor way. They won all those. We break the game down into 4-minute wars, and they got all those 4-minute wars. They had the momentum going, and I told our guys at halftime, you got to fight human instinct is to let up, get comfortable. When you get comfortable, you get your butt kicked, and that's what happened there in that second half.
David Woods, Indy Star.
Hey, Travis, I was just wondering, did you do anything, or did Chuck Harris do anything different in the second half? I mean, it really looked like maybe he made some of the shots in the second half that he missed in the first, but maybe I'm not seeing it right. I mean, did he or Butler scheme him any differently offensively in the second half?
Not really. I think he got loose a couple times. He made a couple tough ones. But again, he's a really good scorer. And, he's a tremendous player. There's a reason why he's on the all-freshman team this year.
Two more. Jeremy Roush.
Hey, Travis, your team has had 59 points in regulation, at least the last 2 games. I know this game went to overtime. How frustrating is that? Because you said last game, Travis, this team is going to find ways to make shots, and you got to bank on that as a coach. It's just how basketball is. How frustrating was it, again, to kind of see that happen in the second half? And what were you doing to try to get those guys out of that?
Yeah, our offense sputtered there in the second half. They were playing off a lot of our guys, keeping it really, really tight. They were trying to make it murky in there in the paint, because I thought we got to the paint pretty much a will as we kind of wanted to in the first half. And we made them pay for it. We scored a lot of points in the paint. We did a lot of kick outs for threes. I thought they did a good job of guarding us, but it is frustrating. I mean, I think we hit 6 threes in the first half. I think for the finish of the game, we made 9, which is good enough, it is. But you also can't score 19 points in a half, right, and expect to win in the Big East. That's just not going to happen. And we got to be better. We got to execute better. We got to set better screens. We got to roll harder. We got to take better shots. We got to be more patient. There's a litany of issues.
Last question, Adam Baum.
Travis, this is a loss that probably moves you guys on the wrong side of the NCAA tournament. If that's the case and you guys don't get into the field, do you want to keep playing in the NIT? Have you talked to them about that, how that might play out?
No, Adam, I haven't even considered it or thought about it or anything at this point. Man, we were just getting ready for Butler and Butler only. We came to New York to win a Big East title, so I've put literally no thought to it.
Coach, thank you very much. Thanks for your time today.